can't get this one, you can use a big brown paper. It's on different sizes. So this is the size I'm using. The first step we're going to be going into in pattern drafting, it's called establishing the top line. Inches this way, down, and draw a straight line. Do our waistline, but in doing waistline is 1 inches. So you mark 1 inches away from the top of the paper and draw a straight line across it. This way. So this point here, where these two lines crosses, it is our initial point. I call it point A. So this is our initial point. All our measuring is starting from this point. So the next one we're going to do is to measure our waist to hip measurements. We start from our initial point like this. My waist to hip is 9, so I mark the 9. Then I have to make sure it's straight. I come to the center of the paper also. I mark the 9. Then I can connect the 2 points. Then we draw it across the paper. So this line is our hip line, while this is our waistline. The next one we're going to be doing is my skirt length. Since my skirt length is 20, I start from initial point A and mark it 20 inches. So I also come to the center to make sure it's straight. We don't want to have a bent skirt. So we also draw a straight line across the paper. So this is our skirt length line. So the next one we're going to do is establishing our waist point. We divide our waist measurement by 4. My waist is 20, so if I divide it by 4, it gives me 7. So I mark it on this line, on my waistline like this, 7. I mark the point and I label it my waist point. So the next one is to establish my hip point. I also divide my hip by 4, which is 40 by 4. The hip measurement by 4 and subtract 1. So mine, 40 divided by 4 equals 10 minus 1 is 9. So that's what I'll use here. So now, the next one I'm going to do is to establish my dart line. So my dart point is, if I'm using half inches as my dart point, that should be used from half inches to 1 inches. Should not be more than 1 inch. So from my waist point, I mark my half inches for my dart allowance. So this point is my actual waist point. You always add that to your waistline. You don't add it to every other part of the body apart from your waistline on a basic scale. So what we're going to do now is to do skirt shaping. Our skirt shaping, we connect our actual waist point to our hip point, then to our skirt entry point, with the help of a straight ruler. So this is what we do. We're going to be a slant line will be achieved. So we do it this way. I'm using biro so that you can see it properly. So, and this one. Achieved. These are our main basic skirts. If you are cutting the front pattern, you cut the center front. This is your center front. Unfold, you fold it this way and cut your center front pattern. If you are cutting your back pattern, you open it. You can open the top line. You now use it for your zip allowance. So join me in my next video for how to cut this pattern out on a fabric.